course.
All right.
It's, well, I mean...
So
I don't
you're
think
using
he's, like-
Zap exclamation point from the first Final Fantasy game?
I don't think he's defeatable by conventional means, because he, you know... He's killed everyone.
He's smart. How can we face such a foe?
He makes decisions that are logical. Oh no. We are outmatched.
Pretty much.
Alright, well...
He does not recognize the magic, and as such is not moving to stop you, since it just looks like you're trying to help Joey to him.
Yes, that is what I am doing.
In the broad sense.
He shrugs,
Yeah.
throws a guard into this guy's body, and starts seeing what it'll do.
I'm glad to see that you're performing your duty so well, my creation.
Thanks, Mom.
Don't call me Mom, that's weird.
Thanks, Dad.
That's much less weird, yes.
Alright.
He just does a little clap of glee, glad that he figured something else out.
Yes, I'm glad that this is working out so well. How's the ritual going?
I am assuming, although make a quick check, that you have gotten this half down.
Well,
You
I'm
have
not
set the
sure how
base-
this ritual will... Oh, this is also going to cost me like 1,000 gold to do, by the way.
Because you know you're all so broke. You're the fucking X-Men. You have steady streams of money.
That's true.
I'm
Well,
Iron
let's
Man.
roll Arcana. 41. Great.
Alright.
Uh.
Now make a... What check would be good to focus this ritual? Because
Arcana.
we know you've got the magical backup for it.
Yeah.
Perception to look beyond the veil and to send him somewhere.
Okay.
Roll perception.
Let's perceive beyond the veil.
Send a tiny pissed off Joey somewhere. Roll high. Send him into a Pathy's face.
I can certainly see something.
You definitely see something. It looks to be a barren field.
Well, you know, that's far away enough. That'll do.
God.
Okay. And you say you're just doing a straight plane shift here?
Yep, I'm just gonna. Well, you know, I'm gonna mix those rituals like I described.
All right, then make
Shift
the
in-
make the Arcana check for the second ritual to see how well they hold together.
All right, let's go. 35.
It's starting to fray a little at the edges. You see the field taking on a new color, but you've
You know,
still got a
I'm
grasp.
sure it's fine. There's only one more ritual to do now, so I'm sure it's all gonna go okay.
All right,
Let's try the last ritual.
blend it in,
Oh, 32.
and you begin to see the portal forming between the two of you.
Oh, great!
It is
Oh,
still focused on that field, but you
That's
now see that field
wonderful.
crackling with energies that are not a color that normally occurs in lightning.
Oh.
Specifically, puce. There are puce lightnings traveling across that
Awesome.
plane.
Well, it looks like a great place. I was hoping just for, you know, an empty void, but this'll do.
As you
Let's,
say, I was hoping for an empty void. Everything starts turning black on the other side.
I should wrap this up.
Maybe. Make another
don't-
Arcana check to try and get him in and not yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna just, you know, kind of. Well, I mean, he's. Well, let's go.
If you're
35.
it begins to slowly suck the false Joey in.
Wonderful.
Where's this going?
He's holding onto a
um,
bookshelf at this point with one arm and trying to work on the bodies with the other.
It's going to.
What did they
it's
say
going
in Old Yeller? What?
Well, you see, the security is coming to get you, so I'm sending you somewhere safe for a little while, and then when they're gone, you'll come back, okay? It'll be great.
So I should come back later then?
Sure, yeah.
Alright. He lets go and flies into the void. Now you need to make an Arcana to close this thing.
Okay, let's close.
Forever.
Actually, there's a separate ritual for that, actually. There's a close portal thing that I have.
Well, the problem with that is that you either make the check to close it, or you have this thing start getting even more out of control.
Okay, let's close this portal.
Let's hope to God you hit it.
35.
That's not the target I was setting. It begins to grow half a square.
Okay, is there anything else I can do?
Back up and or make another attempt to force it shut.
Okay, let's try and force it shut again. Oh, time to get out of here.
It is swallowing. The place is sealed with the Holy Avengers ritual. You cannot get that door open quickly, and it is swelling too.
Where did I leave? I left Mr. Ellen Bonerton, right?
Yup. Do you want to teleport over there?
That's definitely an option.
Remember the other day when I said that I was no longer going to be afraid to chop off my own party members' heads if they did especially horrible things?
Well,
If she were to teleport out, this would close itself, albeit in a slightly more catastrophic fashion.
Let's try one more try at arcanaing it.
Okay.
Get the old
Okay,
That is not
alright.
it. It is starting to suck in bookshelves.
I take it I can't do any more checks at this point.
At this point, it is too large for you to make a check to close. You either have to try that other ritual, and that'll still keep it growing.
Oh, well, that ritual will take like 10 minutes to do, so that's probably not an option.
Nope. Time to hit the reset button.
I'm out. I teleport.
You are just hidden. You have not been deleted. And at that point, the portal implodes on itself, and the fate of Joey Hooves and the shapeshifter is unknown for now. Meanwhile, back in Bonerton, Mineral Ore is looking incredibly shaken in Muscle Wizard's tower.
Hello again.
Hello, you smell of devils.
We've had some interesting adventures in Undermount.
You'll have to tell me all about it. First, let me have one of these creatures get some tea. He sends off one of the little rainbow imps to make you a drink.
Oh, wonderful. I love drinking. So there's been a few complications of our mission.
What has happened so far?
Well, first of all, we went to the place, and there were some demon worshippers involved. In
order to explain, just link him to bliptv.surg.
That's a little meta.
I don't wanna, bore you, but there were some demon people around, and Baphomet was involved, and also some
have no idea who they were.
I might have made a few mistakes myself. I might have. Well, the point is, it's all sorted out now.
Excellent.
I'm pretty sure it is.
He shakes your hand. Good going. I'm glad you heroes have done so well. Where are the rest of your friends?
They're still in Undermount because I had to leave very suddenly. There was a bit of a complication. I don't suppose you could send me back there.
I'll get to work on the ritual. We'll have you back in an hour or two.
Great. All right. I'm gonna go hang out for a bit. Just shoot the breeze. Thanks a lot.
He hands you some tea and gets to making the portal spell.
What is it with
This is
tea
nice.
this week?
I love tea. This is so nice.
I love this drink so much. I love to put grass and water in my mouth.
I love the concept of boiling a leaf until the flavor is released from the leaf into the surrounding liquid by the process of
It's my favorite sort of alchemy. I can't even squeeze the flavor out of it, but simple water.
Yes, I also love occasionally putting parts of seed containers from trees that produce flavorful liquids also into my tea.
I'm gonna lose it.
Alright. At this point, Kadrin Shriner is led to that tiny room.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Did anybody else just
Okay.
get this feeling like?
Let me know if there's an echoing explosion from the north.
There's not an echoing explosion, but to be fair, that thing is buried so deep into crystal you wouldn't hear it.
Mm-hmm.
It better
Anybody
be.
else just get the shuddering feeling like something catastrophically
All the
stupid?
time.
Does anybody get the feeling somebody's going to repost that one fan art? All the time.
Which
Wait, which fan art?
The one with Al and Cod having that exact same conversation in a library.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, hasn't it happened like twice now?
Yeah,
Like, three
libraries
times
tend
because
to
this-
bring out
three
the
times
calmer
because this is
side.
also a library.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to press my face against the glass since everyone else has so much fun doing
Okay,
it.
Shriner gets on your head.
I'm not.
It's adorable.
I'm done with that.
Cudrin
not-
Shriner walks in, and across the table from him, someone is sitting there. It
Oh,
appears to be the old Warforged.
I politely sit down across from him.
Hello there,
It's-
Codrin Shriner.
It's like, hello, I can only assume you're not actually Bobo, but just some kind of test or facsimile.
You're right. I'm actually here to show you what you're going to become on this rate. We get
Oh.
old, Codrin Shriner.
So I see.
What are you going to do when you start breaking down?
Well, first, before that starts to happen, I'd like to train people who can uphold my values, because I feel like they're valuable to the universe that we know. And then I'd like to break down my body into useful tools for them.
He nods sagely and takes off his hand for a moment. Yes, I know the value in that decision. Hopefully your attempts will go better than mine. I would love to see myself live on in that young Dragonborn, but I have not yet.
Yeah.
It's been like a day.
We were a little waylaid by demons, but it can still happen.
I hope so. He seems like a good vessel to spread my battle prowess in.
Maybe not exact word, but yes. Thanks. I appreciate the thought.
So then, if you were to die today, how would those plans change?
Well, I know he's not just a dog, but I feel like Corgi Shriner has something hidden in him, and I'm not sure, but I feel like if I were to die today, everything would be okay.
Wait, Corgi Shriner's your protege? Did our year on the road mean nothing to you?
You
Well,
aren't a
Suddenly-
cleric, so...
Suddenly you hear give
You
that
kind of had,
tapping on the
also
glass.
kind of went mad and wanted me to genocide elves for a while there, which Corgi Shriner never did. You're still in
Okay.
probation territory, young man.
You've got a point.
Corgi Shriner kind of wants to genocide Ents, but only because he likes sticks.
No, that's silly. He just wants to pee on them, but they get mad.
I was just thinking if you cut the Ents apart, you get a lot more twigs.
You only need one.
Okay.
Corgi Shriner is a corgi of values, like Buddha.
He's a very frugal corgi.
Yeah,
Alright.
He understands the value of a single stick and desire for more being unnecessary.
Well, I suppose this is the point where I give you the test. You've passed in my eyes, but I'm just here as a tool of a higher power than myself.
I understand. I appreciate it.
No worries. Figured you'd like to see a familiar face. We go back a ways. I'm glad it was you I ran into before the end instead of one of the others.
Oh yeah?
Yep,
I'm afraid I have no memories of that time.
you will. These things happen when you get enough power. Everything comes flooding back. Heard about two brothers years ago. Had the same thing happen. One of them took a big old knock on the head, didn't remember anything. Then they run into each other in a hallway, and look at that. Bam. Amnesia vanished. That was Revik or something. Couldn't remember their names. Anyway, I suppose this is the part where I gotta tell you that we need to come and... Oh, hell with it. He just rips off his arm and there's a note there. Just take this damn thing. I'm getting flowery.
Well, I respectfully reach out and take it and nod to him.
He vanishes as soon as you have the note.
Okay, I read the note.
There are 3 words written in a familiar, well, to the rest of them, familiar font. And they say, glowing down, share the secret.
I see.
At this point, Algernon falls through.
Yeah.
Corgi Shriner lands gracefully, having had practice at this point.
I tuck the note in my arm. Are you intrigued?
Yes.
So then,
I
Dear
pick
reader,
myself up. Dear readers.
okay, I'm going to need to clean this up now because Corgi Shriner keeps getting fur all over the library.
oops, sorry.
It's okay, he's a dog.
It's that time of year, you know.
She walks in with a broom and starts sweeping up the room again. It's been kind of a dull day for her.
And
aside
so
from that
inspired
concert.
by this, Codrin Shiner invented the wetback.
Whoa.
The end.
There's so many uses for hot liquid this week.
Yeah.
So then,
Well, that went well.
you are now all cleared to enter the temple.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
let's-
I'm sure nothing horrible's happened in the last
I guess we
4
should
hours.
go off and enter the temple then. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this. I'm sure it's going to be a good time. I have a good feeling about it.
I mean, what we left them
could-
behind doing combat. They're good at that.
Yeah. Yeah, what
I
could
think
possibly
I-
go wrong?
If there's
did a good
anything,
job.
if there's any
I just-
single thing those two are good at, it's killing things.
Hey,
You were saying.
I got rid of the problem. You know, it's
She
gone.
did. She definitely took care of that thing.
I feel like Minerel is
What happens as we walk
desperately
towards
trying
the
to just-
crystal temple?
Well, it's quiet. That's a good sign, right?
Not
For a
when Joey
temple,
and Minarella are around.
Yeah.
As you approach the doors, 2 guards open them. They seem solemn, but you are welcomed in.
Thank you.
Okay. I asked the guards what's the
What's
latest
cracking?
news.
They point you to the librarian priest.
Okay, I asked the librarian priest what are the latest developments and how can we help now that we are allowed.
Well, your friends did their job well when they were here.
Well, what do you mean? Why do you say that in the past tense? Where are they now?
Ion works in mysterious ways, and whereas he knows many things, we do not always.
Oh, man.
Okay,
Are they dead?
so they are missing.
We've
In
found
sim-
no bodies from any of them.
So they are missing.
There's a lot of blood, however.
Oh.
Some of that is probably healing potion. She has this thing, you know. You know.
We've almost broken the seal on the doors. But there's no signs of life from within.
Oh, man.
Sounds like fun.
Man, this would be...
From the back you hear Earl screaming, "Hey! Hey, it's open!"
This would be super intense if we didn't already know what the hell happened.
Well,
Yeah.
you know half of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh dear. Okay. I like Earl.
Earl,
what's up?
Earl holds
Hey,
open the
Earl.
door. I'm not going in there. You go in and you are ankle deep in blood.
It can't be that
Gross.
bad.
You
Oh,
s-
Jesus.
I put Corgi Shriner
There
in
is
the
a
shoulder
huge
kennel.
patch that is actually barren of blood or books or anything
Shelf.
you notice. Yeah.
I roll Arcana on that part. I'm investigating magically. 40.
Something was here and it basically swallowed everything it could.
All right, guys, hear me out. This might sound crazy, but I'm pretty sure someone made a portal to the void,
Oh.
and
Is
The
that a power in Baphomet's repertoire?
it's just a wizard
It's a
thing,
wizard
more or
thing.
less.
It's a wizard.
yes,
thing.
I believe it is a wizard thing.
Yep. You
Well,
could contact Thalassa.
Oh.
Yeah, I do.
Hey, like Artificial Joey was still had the book when he got sucked in, right?
He did. He did have the book.
Yeah. Right.
The fake book.
The fake book.
And Joey had the real book when
Yes.
he also got sucked in.
Which is kind of a problem.
Huh. How about that? Well, looks like the book's gone missing.
The
Yeah.
priest follows you up into here.
Oh boy.
So where exactly is the tome?
Yeah. Well, it looks like wherever this portal went might be where the tome went.
Can you
This
reopen
portal-
it?
Wouldn't that be a
maybe.
bit dangerous, considering what it did to this room?
I don't know what
Maybe.
happened here.
I'm gonna listen to my pragmatic friend on this one.
I need that artifact because my god sort of wants to know where his books are.
I 100% understand. So, is there any way I can divine where this went?
The problem is, thanks to her merging of rituals, you are just picking up so much conflicting information when you try.
Okay, I ring up the cell stone and I leave a message with all this conflicting information, asking for a second, more experienced magical opinion.
When Thalassa somehow realizes that you've figured out how to make the cell stone do that later, she emits a little squeal of glee.
Oh yeah, I read the manual.
However, she will not respond to you for hours. Anyway,
She's out collecting nether rack.
Netherrack?
What does that mean?
Never mind.
I'm just going to assume it's a wizard thing.
Man.
It seems more like something a wizard fraternity would do.
Yeah, well,
It's the wizard equivalent of a panty raid. They go get netherrack.
So then,
I don't
where
know why
is my
she's out
tome,
doing it.
and why do I let you stay in my temple anymore?
Okay, well, like I say, we've got an expert, and knowing Minerelle, whatever happened, she had a backup plan to protect her own self. So I figure she's gonna turn up shortly.
Yeah.
All right, you have 2 days to find me my tome. I don't care about the rest of them. I just need that tome.
Okay, but like I say, we've got our outside contractor, and I'm absolutely certain Minerelle herself will be able to help by end of business hours.
Wonderful. Also, your golden friend here, he says, putting a hand on Kadrin Shriner's shoulder. Don't leave the city. I need your secret for the ritual. And I'm not risking you like I did the tome.
I never should have split up. God damn it. I hate everything. These are my internal thoughts.
I figured.
Joey Monroe.
So long as your friend is here, you are still entitled to your lodgings. Should the golden man vanish, however, expect retribution. He walks
You guys,
off,
I'm a VIP.
and he takes
Okay,
a roll with him.
Stern but fair. Stern but fair. Okay.
I thought
you
it
have
was kind of
kind of
weird how he
screwed
kept
him.
calling it his book.
Yeah, shouldn't it be his god's book?
You know how librarians can be.
He's kind of had enough of your shit just in the past day or so.
Like,
he's
lost
remember
half of his
Miriam? She got
staff.
very possessive.
Yeah.
Oh, that's also true, yeah, if you go by
also
Miriam.
possessed by rage and killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, you do notice a distinct lack of demon in the air, Cod.
Ew. I can finally not breathe again.
My my sinuses are clear for the first
My
time.
lack of sinuses are clear.
My intake valve is clear for the first time in days.
No demonic residue in here. So, there's that. So all we had to deal with are all the other problems so far that were also made by this. But
One
at
day at a
least,
time.
at least they were trying.
And they
Right.
did seem to take care of that Joey.
Yeah.
One way or
And again,
another.
if it was a portal, I wonder what Mineral's up to right now as we speak.
I like how not a single one of you is going, what
Well,
happened to the Holy Avenger?
Oh, whatever.
What?
We never
What
met
did-
them.
oh, what is that with
Yeah.
the
Never met
house?
the Holy
Wait,
Avenger.
were we even informed of the Holy Avenger?
I think you were told he was coming when you got
How's
shoved
it?
out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Has it been an hour yet? Like, am I still,
It has been an hour. You are teleported outside of the barrier around Undermount.
Oh, great. Where is that exactly?
I'm just going to say you walk downwards, and I'll have you meet them at the inn unless you want to go in somewhere else.
Okay, I'll meet them wherever it's convenient.
You find yourself return to the city at the inn. Ta-da.
Well,
So
I
when they
guess we
head
better
back,
go
they'll
back
find
to
you.
the inn.
Where's my
you guys
dog?
At the inn.
At the King's Bounty.
I don't see it.
It's
Zoom
in
the
town.
heck out.
I just
Oh,
put
right,
it
there are
there.
2 inns.
Yep.
There's right.
Yeah.
Because there are inns everywhere.
It is a large city.
Let's go back to the inn.
Yeah.
You all discover Minerelle at the inn. She's been waiting for you.
Hello.
Mineral, what did you do?
Well, where do you want me to start? Like,
No, wait,
With
wait,
the
wait,
last
wait,
time we
wait,
saw
wait,
you.
wait.
Uh.
Wait.
Hmm?
I take some scrap metal, I go over to this window, and I bolt it shut.
It's a good call.
So, like, you guys were, you were informed about the whole robot Joey thing, right?
Yes.
Like, you were in on that. Well,
I
you
wouldn't
know,
You're not
You're culpable
in.
too.
You're not in on anything.
me, Joey, and the Avenger went into Ion's chamber, and
Mhm.
I had prepared this great ritual that would like deactivate him and send him, through space into nothingness. Because I was working under the assumption that he could not be killed by conventional means.
Mhm.
Because, he'd killed so many people with no problem whatsoever.
Mhm.
And,
Reasonable. Unfortunate, but reasonable.
So, after that, things got a little complicated. Me, Joey, and the Avenger went into the room, and that's when the Avenger transformed into his true terrible form. He had like 10 eyes everywhere and tentacles coming out of his back, and also angel wings.
So he looked like you?
And one angel
No.
wing. And long white
he
hair.
had
That's just a hat, Al. That's a hat.
also he had like giant bug-like legs and cannons for arms. And anyway, he.
So she just pictured like an amalgamation of the entire party.
Anyway, he grabbed Joey and put a gun to his head. And
What's a gun?
You have
You
seen
know.
guns.
Oh.
That's true.
Yeah.
Flat
Flat top
top at
has
Drag-
least use them, yeah.
And then
He loaded
dragged him-
it very slowly, and
Then he dragged Joey behind the bookcase, and that's the last time I saw
Uh-huh.
Joey. It sounded like he was doing okay though. I think.
I'm certain he was.
I feel like I'm getting something wrong here.
Mhm.
no, that all sounds about
Go
right.
on.
No. Oh right. Wait. Is this book? Yeah. At this point, I would like. Well, I decided to go ahead of my plan to get rid of the fake Joey using the
Mhm.
ritual. Unfortunately, the fake Joey caught on pretty quick, and I had to,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I placed some. No, wait, that was the other time this happened.
The
How many
other time.
times have you done this sort of thing?
Everything works in cycles. Anyway, the long and short of it is that the long and short of it is that I was able to make the portal and convince him to leap in completely of his own volition.
Uh-huh.
Although, because I told him that it was his destiny and all that stuff, and he was,
Uh-huh.
and that he, I posed to him some quandaries about the nature of his own existence and the nature of the existence of the world around him and his purpose.
Uh-huh.
And,
I don't remember this at all.
Mhm.
and
You weren't there, Gibneff.
Okay.
after that he went in, but after that I started having some problems. The portal got a bit too large.
Mhm.
I tried to close it, but
Mhm.
eventually came, I think there was a guy in there, like he was sabotaging my ritual. Like I could see him in the corner. He had like dark robes and a
Suddenly I
mustache.
smell bullshit.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, that wasn't going well, so I made a daring escape, and that was the last I saw.
So you left Joey to die.
Well, you know, I didn't necessarily leave him to die.
You thought you were going to die, but you left Joey behind.
I didn't see Joey after he got abducted.
But you
But
left
you
him
knew
in
he
the
was
room
stuck in the
with-
room because it was sealed by the fake
I
Avenger.
wasn't really thinking at that point. Anyway, Joey should be okay. Like, by
But
the
you have
time,
no idea where he is.
well, by the time that happened, like the portal had become so warped and distorted that he probably ended up in a completely different place from where the other Joey ended up. So you
Uh-huh.
know, he's definitely in no danger except from the shape-shifting thing.
Except from the man killing him.
Yeah, you know.
Except from
And
the cannon
the fake Joey.
armed. From
The
the cannon
shapeshifter and the
armed,
fake Joey.
Anyway, that's the show. That's
and the
show.
guy with cannons
Wait, how did
for
he hold a
arms.
gun to his head with if he had cannons for arms?
Well, you know, his
He's
cannons
talented. He's good at what he does.
his cannons also had fingers.
What?
So what I'm
Were they
saying is that
also cannons?
he was a tremendously powerful being, an incredibly worthy foe, and I did everything I could.
Okay, Cog carefully cuts out the important parts of that and resolves.
Puts everything else in a letter
Fake
bin
Joey,
marked bullshit.
fake Joey,
and,
real
Yeah.
Joey, portal dead.
Yeah. Fake,
Uh,
fake Joey portal, real
is that
Joey
someone
shapeshifter
knocking?
Somebody
portal.
knocking on our door?
I
Given that
look
fancy
out the
door.
top window and down at the front door.
You see a face.
Guys,
Oh,
it's
God.
a Baphomet man.